Alright guys, so we're here with another one. We are utilizing the X tool again today. We are on the X tool again here today. So this is a mileage correction on an Audi A4 the B8, right? It's a mileage correction on there. We need to do the mileage. So if you can check properly, the mileage is 202,156. So we want to check how do we do mileage with this guy. Now, what are the common reasons why you would do a mileage correction on vehicles? The first one is if, let's say for example, your ECU died, for example, and then you decided to buy a lock set. And then when you bought the lock set, you bought a newer lock set. A lock set of the you bought a lock set and it comes with that let's say with a cluster, and the cluster has got maybe, let's say if it said 400,000 kilometers on the clock, and that's not what your actual car had. Your car was on 202, was on 100 and something, for example. That's one of the reasons. Second reason, maybe this cluster broke and you replaced it, and this one has got higher mileage. Another reason is that maybe you want to upgrade. You know, on these, for example, on these ones, you get the ones that have got the red screen in the middle right there, that red screen, and so you want a color screen like this one, and so the one you want has got incorrect mileage compared to what your car had. Those are the normal legitimate reasons why you would have. Obviously there's other reasons why people do mileage correction or tempering. Is not really correction, it becomes tempering in that case. So you want to do those things. So in my specific case, I've replaced the cluster on my vehicle because I changed the computer box. The computer box died, and so I never got a chance to correct the mileage. So nonetheless, so let's get on to it. So we're gonna go to special functions. We're gonna go to instrument cluster. Then we're gonna go here, agreed. Then we're gonna go instrument cluster here. And then we're gonna go to, oh, here's Audi here. Want Audi. Oh, what brand is that? Okay, Audi. And then we're gonna go to A4. Now you'll see here that there's A4. So this first one is the older versions, it seems 2001 and older. So this one, it's more in your B7s. It's in your B7 on this one. So that's not gonna work for us. And so we're gonna go out. Go out again. So I need to think now what other cars have got the same cluster as this one. I know the A5 has got the same cluster, so I go A5. I said 2008 to 2012. There we go. Ignition is on. Oh yes, it is on. Then communicating. Then I say I want to adjust the mileage on here. And then I say, okay, modify the mileage. Alright, so it needs us to tell it what kind of mileage. Imagine if your car said it had said 000. Imagine that would be something else. Alright, so in my case, then we will say 127. This is for educational purposes. Let's say 127. Let's rather say 128, 100, and then we say done. And then we say okay, yes, communicating. Okay, so it says it will take between 10 to 25 minutes. So let's just wait for it patiently and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna wait for it. Okay. Right, so let's give it some time. I'll come back as soon as it's done here. All right, okay, we're still waiting. So sometimes you have to find your way around these tools to try and solve little problems. This one is taking long. I know on the Ford Ranger it's very quick, but on the Audi, perhaps because it's got complex systems and stuff, maybe that's why. Okay. See if it will work. It should work because the Q5, the A5 and the A4 literally have got the same platform on there. So yes, so I just want you guys to see when it changes from here so that you see that I don't have anything else that I modified here. So I'm gonna say Audi A4 B8. Okay, I need to now. Okay, so here now wants us to save the new file. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna click OK. It says adjustment complete. Click OK. And voila. Now it's done. It says 128. So what I just want to be interested in just checking is on the car, and let's go to service interval. It hasn't stopped. It says service the vehicle in 1,500 kilometers, if you see here. So that's the good thing, that it doesn't change the service thing. So in other words, if I were to leave it like this, for example, I'd have to change the service in that time. So I think, yeah, you also want to take into account that. So let's say, for example, so I would probably do it and say, I want you to be doing the mileage, I want you to be 1,000, say 500, say 1,500, yeah. I mean, 128 500. What am I doing now? It's 128,500. So that when it adds that, it's exactly at 130,000. That's the service interval for it. So that's what I'd probably do there. So I'm adjusting it now to 128,500. So I think that's gonna work. Yeah, so that's how we do the mileage correction on there, guys. Awesome. See you on the next video.